Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in session with Sumit, we are going to look into the next problem of this HackerRank series, which is mini max sum. So this problem is regarding finding out the minimum sum and the maximum sum from a given list which has 5 elements. So given a 5 positive integer, find the minimum and the maximum value that can be calculated by summing exactly 4 of the 5 integers. So out of all the 5 integers that are in the list, you need to find out that particular so you need to find out what can be the minimum sum by adding exactly 4 elements out of that list, and what can be the maximum sum that you can find out by adding exactly 4 elements. So if you look at this example, I have 1 3 5 7 9. So if I add 1 3 5 7, we will get 16, and this is the minimum sum that I can generate by adding 4 elements, and exactly 4, it should be exactly 4. And if it is 3 5 7 9, I am able to generate 24, which is the maximum sum, by adding exactly 4 elements. Now the output is in this format, where I need to return the minimum sum, space, and the maximum sum. And over here also there is an example. If the input list is 1 2 3 4 5, the minimum sum is 10, which is by adding 1 2 3 4, and the maximum sum is 14, which is nothing but adding 2 3 4 5. So 2 3 4 5 will give you 14, 1 2 3 4 will give you 10. Now we can do this thing by writing a for loop. So we can write a for loop that can take the combination of four elements from a list and then can add it, and that addition we can save it in a list, and then once we have that list, we can find out the minimum and the maximum number from that list, which we can return as the output. But that is a very difficult, or maybe we can say it's a very hard approach to follow. Or it's not, it is also not logical, or maybe it is not optimized way to solve this problem. Now let's first of all try to understand the most optimized way of solving this problem. These are the two examples that are given in HackerRank platform, and if you try to understand it, so first of all there are two constraints in this question. Number one is you will always be having a list with exactly 5 integers, and every time you will be required to take the sum of exactly 4 integers. Now if you try to think logically, if this is my list 1 3 5 7 9, 1 3 5 7 9, and I need to take 4 elements out of this list for the sum, the minimum sum is only possible if I don't include this maximum number. So that is why 1 3 5 7 9, this will return you 16, which is the minimum sum, and you will only be able to generate the maximum sum if you don't include the minimum number, so which is 3 5 7 9, which is nothing but 24. If you look at this example, again the logic will be same. You have 1 2 3 4 5. So if you wanted to generate the maximum sum, it will be without the minimum number, so I don't need to include this 1. So it will be 2 3 4 5, which will give you 14. If you wanted the minimum sum, I don't need to include the maximum number, which is 5 over here. So 1 2 3 4, which will give you 10. So the logic here is that to generate the maximum sum, you need to exclude minimum number in the list, and to generate the maximum sum, the minimum sum, you need to exclude the maximum number in the list, and that is the only logic to solve this problem. So you don't need to write the complex for loop to solve this problem. So now let's try to understand how to write the code in the coding console of HackerRank. So now you can see that we need to complete this this particular function, so I can print my output. So first of all, I need to print the sum of array minus the, so you need to print the minimum and the maximum sum. So my minimum sum will be nothing but sum of array minus the maximum number from the array, sum of array minus the maximum number from an array, and your, so comma, your maximum sum will be sum of array minus the minimum number in the array. So as we have discussed the logic, the only way we can generate the minimum sum is by excluding the maximum number, and the only way we can generate the maximum sum is by excluding the minimum number from that particular array, which is nothing but a list. So let's try to run this code, and let's try to submit it now. So all test cases passed, and we have successfully completed this question. So we will meet in the next question in this HackerRank series. Thank you.